Welcome to a new season and a new episode of the After the Whistle podcast. After yet another long break, we are back. It feels like every 2 episodes, every 3 episodes, we are talking about being back from another break. But yeah, ever since our annual December break, we've not really had the time to come together and do this again. But finally, at long last, we are back again. My name is Smiley, and I am joined by Crack, Vangilda, Corey, and our man Fred.
Yeah.
Charlie, make us start with Fred, because it's been a long break. I don't remember the last time we got to see you, but how have you been?
Charlie, big changes in life, big things happening.
Oh,
But we did inside. Right now, they call me Daddy Fred, so Charlie.
Charlie. I was just waiting for that so that I can just say congratulations to Fred, because Charlie, your man is now a father.
Charlie.
We didn't have the go ahead to say it before, but now there we go. If you announce to you guys, Fred is now a father. So now we get 2 fathers on the panel. So I don't know who will be next, but yeah, 2 fathers. Congratulations to Fred.
It's even a dream, making it every.
Charlie, our other father on the panel, Corey, what's good?
Charlie, we are here, man. Football distressed me, but we inside.
Oh, this guy every day football distress you. Your team win 5-1. Still, you say football distress you.
They are taking the joy away from my game, man.
We'll get to that. Vangilda.
Yeah, Charlie. Good evening. Hello to our listeners. Sorry, say we lost small, but the way they live the last week crazy. We go high small. But yeah, glad to be back. Happy to be here. Yeah.
And finally, Crack. What's up?
Niggas don't know what they have until it's gone. Your team, they fight for title, but it stress you. Don't worry. Come to death row. You understand what you understand. You understand what looking away is. You understand what no stress means. Don't worry. I don't understand. Continue. If it's so, niggas be greedy. Why so greedy? But yeah, we are back. We are back now.
Anyway, today we have a packed episode and we are very excited to talk about a lot of things that have happened over the past week. And the best place to start is probably one of the biggest rivalries in England right now, and that's Man City versus Arsenal. Bear in mind, I said one of the biggest rivalries. I didn't say the biggest rivalry. So yes, Man City, Arsenal. Arsenal thumped Man City 5-1, which is also their biggest win against Man City in like 20 years or more. First of all, make I just start with Corey. Corey, how are you feeling? Do you think that this is the result that signifies that the title race is far from over?
Well, first of all, it's good to be back. We have been away for a long time, so it is good to be back, and it's good to be back on this note even more so. If they had recorded 2 weeks ago, I would not have been part of it. But this win kind of gingered me into coming back on. It's the first time in a long time you can say I've enjoyed a game. Like it's like this is a satisfying game. Yeah, but I think it's considering in the context of the title, you win or it's over. Like these guys are just cruising 9 points, make that 12. I mean, question mark if they win their derby, but they're cruising to the league. If you don't win this, Charlie, I honestly don't see Liverpool just casually dropping 12 points between now and the end of the season. So you either win this or it's over. And they won it quite emphatically. Like I didn't think I expected something like a 2-1 or a 1-0. 5-1 I didn't see it coming. Especially without certain players, I didn't see it coming. But 5-1 is something special. I mean, after this one there, I'll put that in the bank. When I'm feeling down about football, I'll go and watch this game and try and cheer myself up small. But it was I think it was a good win. It was a good performance. We had the right people scoring, the celebrations, everything hits. Everything the dopamine hits were back to back. It was a very high game, and I thoroughly enjoyed it.
So I like the way you mentioned the celebrations were on point because apart from the celebrations, you can see that there's also a lot of animosity between Man City and Arsenal. And I think it's very good for the league because it's not like the lovey-dovey Liverpool Man City club Pep rivalry that was always, oh, you be the chairman, oh, you be the boss, oh, you be the guy. That kind of things. I like how there's genuine animosity between the two clubs. So it's something that is good to see and it's good for the league. But Fred,
Yeah.
I know say I fire some shots your way small, but how do you feel with Arsenal now looking like they're breathing down your necks? Are you feeling a bit uncomfortable with the way they seem to be hot on your heels?
If, like I said, we are fighting for top four. We don't spend any money. In the
People
day they say they go win the league,
scoring,
we are not
the
talking anything.
celebrations, and
The way they win today, I didn't expect that, to be honest. After yesterday's win, I actually thought Arsenal were going to drop points today. I genuinely, to be honest, I didn't watch the game because I had some work to do, but I didn't think Arsenal would win. And I even tweeted it. I said, credit where it's due. That was a huge win because I didn't think they had that in them. But right now, the way we two be the go, like I think we also have the players that have experience and
everything.
gone through this, right? And even last season, even though last season, for example, at the end we ended up tanking, it was also an experience for some of the new players, right? Van Dijk and the rest, they had done it before, but like most of these McAllister, they had not been through that before. So now that they've been through it, and with the way, the style of football we play, with the way we are able to slow down the game and speed it up, Charlie, we all go continue to win. Right now, it'll be pound for pound. I've, I, I'm more focused on Liverpool than Arsenal, to be very honest with you. And that's why, to be honest, it kind of annoys me with some of the Arsenal tweets and the fact that they are like looking at Liverpool's next 10 fixtures and next 5 fixtures and things. At the moment, I am focused on Liverpool. Every day as we go, as we get on at 3 points, we just they move. But credit where it's due, Arsenal did well, especially with the loss of Saka and everything. I actually thought this January period would be where they would drop points because they had lost Saka. They hadn't had the time to buy another player. I guess they are now doing in a panic buy mode. But I felt like they had enough fixtures during January to be able to drop points. But it doesn't look like they've done that. So we did. The main thing is the reason why I'm not overconfident that Liverpool win the league is our last 5 fixtures are not easy, right? I think we have Tottenham, Chelsea, Brighton, Arsenal in our last 5 fixtures. So if we catch the last 5 fixtures, we did like some 3 points. Arsenal go feed do the thing, but we did get on the 3 points. They move.
Crack, on behalf of those of us who they observe the title race from like 20 kilometers away, what do you make of Arsenal's performance and their chances of winning the title? Do you think this is something that shows that they can actually overtake Liverpool?
First of all, make Fred come off for there. Hey, come off for there. He didn't spend so what? He didn't spend saying.
Now, any guy also say
He didn't
we
spend
don't have
saying.
money.
I don't like that. He didn't spend saying. If you've spent for the past 3 years, right? 2 out of 3, and let's say 1 season you not spend, and the project of 3 years is happening in the 3rd season. What the fuck has that got to do with anything? I don't get it.
No,
I've
no, no.
said it.
Have
I've
you
said it
ever
that
heard? No, you
let
relax. Have you ever heard of a
see
new manager who has come and they've
look
not bought players for him?
look listen to what I'm saying. Listen to what
Amorim
I'm
saved them
saying.
buy players for him. Amorim.
Who am I for? It's not about United now. I don't want that. I don't. Please,
You make
I
me
don't want.
focus.
Anyways, so what I'm saying is, before we went on the break, on my last pod, I actually spoke about Liverpool's spine. Right? Look, having world-class players in certain critical positions and surrounding them with good players helps a lot. Let's not do this. Let's not try and downplay this with just bias. That's not it. You already have a very good team before Klopp left. The marriage wasn't working. Klopp definitely maybe had his reasons, personal issues and all. Let's not act like Liverpool has a terrible team and the coach the coach is doing well because he hasn't bought his players. That's fantastic. But the team left behind is a world-class team. We can go through your back four. It's still there. It has been there for 4 or 5 years. back five, including your keeper. Right? There's been seasons where even your keeper safe, he still will go injury, come back. It's not like he has been in the post for all 30 this one matches. Do you get it? Like it happens, but then you always survive, and we've seen it several times. The only time it happens is when Van Dijk goes out for a long time. That's when but he has been consistent. You've still had Arnold. You've had this guy go and come back. Your left back, he's still there. Let's go to the midfield. Why are you acting like McAllister? McAllister hasn't been there. He's not a bum. This guy, what's the name? He bought Gravenberg. He's a good player. He bought him back. He didn't do well under Klopp.
From Bayern. The boy from Bayern.
A coach from the Bundesliga has come back. He knows how to work with Dutch players. He's working with him well. I mean, we had a front we thought he could work with Dutch players. He didn't do shit. So yeah. So let's not even go there. Then you have Sabolai. Even if Sabolai goes, you still have Harvey Elliott even back. Right? Sabolai goes, you still have Jones. I know people don't like Jones, but he's a makeshift player. He has been there for what? 4 or 5 years. Let's go to the attack. You have Diaz. Diaz has been there. Diaz has been there for years now. He has the experience. You have Mo Salah, the best player in the league.
He did funny me. He did go there. You make it go. Continue. Continue. Who else?
Mo Salah, the best player in the league. Me, Jota is the most underrated striker. I've said it,
bro.
Jota is the most underrated striker. Let's not act as if
player.
But he's always injured. He's always injured.
I don't mind, but right now you playing Diaz up top and playing this guy on the left wing. That's a master stroke I never saw happening. Right? I never saw happening that you are going to put Gakpo on the left wing and your fortune is going to think. Trust me. I never saw it come because I thought if there is no Dawizi, Gakpo is supposed to be there. But no, it works well. Right? This guy drops in, plays he links up play with Salah well. He has the pace to go and he helps the midfield a lot. That is Diaz. You understand? By the time Diaz go tire, second team go come, he will kill the game. So this season, we all talk say it be open. This be season, City's worst season under Pep we've seen so far. He as a manager said his worst managerial career so far. So it was all play all. So please, I'm done with Liverpool. Let's stop this top 4. We are aiming for top 4 for Faso and top 4. Let me go to Arsenal. I've seen this movie several times. I've seen it happen. I'm only going to believe it when it's the last game and Arsenal is leading with 7 points with the last match. That's the only way I'll believe Arsenal will win it. Because I've seen Arsenal losing with 4 games to go. I've seen Arsenal losing with 7 games to go. I've seen Arsenal losing with 5 games to go. Do you get it? I've seen this movie before. They've beaten City 5-1. It's very convincing. It has helped them. What, out of 18 games, this is their third win or so against City. 19 games now. This is their third win against City. City has been dominating them, and they've done well. They really trashed them. They trashed them. But then again, we were saying this is one of the worst City teams we've seen.
100%
so
context.
Everything went well for Arsenal to everything, and it's like the rivalry, as Smiley spoke, it set a fire in the asses of the players. You could see that the players wanted it. You know, normally you see Arteta animated on the pitch side. He's rather trying to rally them, but no. Odegaard was doing it. All the players were doing it. This guy was like this guy tell Lam to the me, you 1-on-1, we go die. What's the name? Gabriel. You understand? You could see it. You could see that actually there was so much animosity. You understand? Like I saw it like they wanted it. There are times where Arsenal players don't want it. Kai Havertz missed the chance. He still wanted it. Because that chance could have broken him. What he missed, he could have like Charlie. But 1-0, went 1-1. They still wanted it. He still kept his head in the game. You understand? So it's still open. I'm not going to say because of this match, I'm convinced Arsenal will win it. No. Arsenal will win this 5-1 and go and lose the next match 1-0 or go and play 2-2. I've seen them go up 2-0 and draw 2-2. It can happen. Liverpool has this luck this season where it looks as if they are going to lose, then they come up with a win. If they are going to lose, they come up with, as I said, at Bournemouth match yesterday, I thought they were losing. I thought they had lost. I'd even at best draw. But they still found a way because, once again, world-class players bail teams out. World class players bail teams out. So don't come and downplay your teams with bias. So that's all I have to say.
Vangelda, let me switch it up small for you. So you a few months ago when we were asking about whether you would write off Man City in the title race, you said until the last day of the season, you never go write City off. But now, since we went on our break, things have gone from bad to worse for them. Do you think this form we've seen from Man City it signifies something more significant? Do you think it's like the end of like City's period of dominance, or you think it's just a one
That's why
season blip?
they pray, they push the question.
Bro. See, first of all, since we had that episode, they went on some unbeaten run. They were just winning left, right, and center. If we today
And
way then can't
I
lose some
mean,
games.
they win the small games, but in the big games, with the exception of Chelsea, then they lash
It-
everybody.
but at the end,
Everybody lashed them.
no, but at the end of the day, that time then we they talk, then they like eighth, and then they fourth. So for me, again, I can say that maybe it's harder for me to see how they come back in it, like to compete for the title. But I will still not say like this is such a significant shift. Bro, what did they do in January?
Charlie.
They,
Then
what?
no go fit.
No, the
Man
title
City.
there. No, the title there. I go feel concede say okay, maybe they may not get it this year, right?
So then what you they talk?
And the talk say the question be twofold. He say, is this some end of some era, something? Yeah, the talk say that one there. I know they see up because what did they do in January? They went out there, they bought 2 defenders, 1 left winger. By summertime, then the person that they won't buy for midfield, they make clear on them.
They bought they're buying a midfielder
Who?
from Porto.
Okay, I know they follow them on news, but let's even assume that this midfielder be another 50 million bomb.
He is 50 million, funny enough.
Me, I assume say it be another 50 million bomb. Like what be the
50
guy they
million
buy from?
release clause, man.
The guy they take out go Ipswich, what be him? Oh,
Phillips.
Calvin Phillips.
Assume this is another Calvin Phillips.
Mm.
By summer, they will know
Larry
who
Kwan go come
exactly
out.
they need that will augment their team and play like Rodri or be a deputy to Rodri. The next season, then go sign Cam again. Unless that 115 charges, a hit, where then relegate them go Division 9. I'm not saying this is the end of any era or anything like that for us to assume like, oh, that be all, whatever. Like a cascade of things must happen. Like they must lose Pep Guardiola, then 115 go hit, then they go Jada all them are money, then half them are players like Haaland them go left. Then I go feel I can't say
domino effect.
Okay, fine. The dominoes be too much. They know if you handle them. But if it be just one season where they no compete for title after winning it 4 in a row, where they no compete for title.
Calm.
It's calm, man. It's calm. Like,
bro.
see, already they said they ship them are old boys.
The oldies. Yeah.
See Kawaka de Milan. Very soon, other people go follow. I think this is Kevin De Bruyne's last season in this space. I genuinely think in the summer he leaves. But if he leave, it no go shock me say Man City go pull money from somewhere, go straight to Bayer Leverkusen, pick up Florian Wirtz, bring him here, finish. Then solve them at the Bruyne situation. Then they move to other places. This is the team we're talking about. So, like for me, it's so hard for me to see that Manchester City does not recover from this season. I think yes, maybe like them then go fight for top 4. I think in the end they'll make it. They'll get top 4. They'll get Champions League for the next year. Then we go move on. But say it be some end of some era or something. Nah, I don't see it. But if I can just briefly comment on today's game, I think that this was such an emphatic victory for Arsenal. One might even call it a coming of age performance for them. Now, yes, I agree that everything came together well. Like they bet City's West team, but you can only beat who is in front of you. You can only beat who is in front of you. You know the matter. Look, we see times where United they down, where City they top. Then the United will go Etihad, go last City, come back, can't lose to Southampton or something the next day. We them, this season if you know happen, you don't go there, go score them. The next match, no, you can't lose. It be normal. Like you can only beat the team that's in front of you. Arsenal caught City. It could have they caught them, on a bad day. Where they lash them where. You know, Bob, it's fine. Arsenal have done it. It's a very good performance by Arsenal. I don't think they win the league. It's Arsenal. I don't think they win the league. It's just, yeah. If we die till something, go take 2-0 next season. Yeah, we beat City 5-1. But I don't think they win the league. But I want to ask you one question. Because I see a lot of Arsenal fans started complaining.
Come at me, bro.
It's about one player, B.
Who that?
Kai Havertz.
They're absolute. Everybody who they complain about them, they talk. They bitch for no reason. This boy, even it actually pisses me off when people attack the boy. Make the boy play the ball. He has played every single minute for every single game. No rest, no nothing. Every time he they play. If he missed 2-3 chances, no, then they vex the boy. He's not Haaland. He will miss. Even Haaland, they miss big chances. So what's the big deal? He scored 14 or 15 goals this season. This is from a player that nobody they watch safe. Nobody, somebody in trash where we go collect. Where right now the guy he works. The guy works like so much for the team. Yet every time if something not happen, then they bash up. Yes, he misses chances that could win you games. Arsenal miss chances in general. Because since I don't even want to use Obama himself as an example, because that guy shan't pass when they miss chances. Still today, that Olympiacos miss still they pay me. So there be some things very discouraging. So this every time people attack Havertz, I'm actually glad you brought that, because every time people attack Havertz, it's like, Charlie, just shut up and let the guy play. Already, give him 2 weeks off, make it to go relax, then refresh his brain, watch some series, then relax his body dentist. He will come back refreshed. Bro, every 3 days. This January, every 3 days, the guy they play. After, I can't remember what game it was. I think 2 games ago, they finished the game, Charlie, the guy just collapsed for the ground. Tired. So as for Kai, make them just relax, give Kai. Make Kai play in game. Make him score in 14, then 15.
If I talk, then we talk say the agenda. He be bomb. The guy be bomb. Make you don't do this. He dey run, so what? What do you mean say tire? We did it with the job with tire. We tire on our job. Me to my job at tire. I dey work hard every day. He be bomb.
Yeah, I'm just asking.
They go buy him 60. How much? 65 million. 65 million. That will be the output. And this thing, people said it. That's why, like, when Arsenal fans are complaining about not having a striker, I know they feel bad for them, because they've had so many opportunities to buy a number 9. This guy, at the time he go buy him, say he basically bought him as a striker.
That's a midfielder.
No, he can't be the player of number 9. He always they play. He be the striker.
They are completely wrong.
How am I completely wrong? The guy has played number 9 more than he has played midfield.
Fred, relax. He buy him as midfielder. He tried for the midfielder. He bumped past the striking self.
I disagree.
That play. He bumped past the striking for the midfielder. Where he said, you know what? Sorry. Come for it. Quick. We go free use your height to do with one football. You know, hold up, play well. You know, work hard for the front there. You know, pressing from the front, whatever. He be good for those dentists. Where he's had a player for front, but they bought him to come and replace. What be the guy name? The guy go.
The guy go
Leverkusen. Yeah. Granit Xhaka. They bought him to replace Xhaka. They tried 3-4 matches for them. He nice. Hey, sorry. Wrong profile. Wait, move up, go front.
No, but the guy, they buy him the profile where they play, where Tuchel they play him. Tuchel they play in the front there.
Because
exactly.
Tuchel do see they say midfield not there. If you put it for them, bomb. Frank Lampard try him for the midfield. If Lampard sees it, the midfield will be bomb. Then everybody else for no say you be bomb for them. Wait to move up, go for it.
So exactly. So if the guy they play your number 9, where you get 9 goals this season or something as your main number 9. Where Arsenal, I know we say Arsenal know the
He's
create
on
chances,
15
but
goals, bro.
he's in 9 goals in the
He's
Premier
got
League.
9
He doesn't
goals in
have
the
15
Premier
goals.
League.
When does he have 15 goals?
He's in 15 goals this season.
Yeah, but
Not
we are
in
talking
the
about the
Premier
Premier
League.
League.
Oh,
He has
see,
9.
the Premier League, we don't also have any player in the top 10 goal scorers.
And that's a big problem because
Exactly.
you put it tell me say Jackson Shah
See.
might be cool. You continue.
So
You can beat
if
him
you
with
go
whatever
higher,
stick, but I
no,
disagree.
and so it's not unfair that people are criticizing me. The only thing I'm always against is when people go and attack people personally. Like
I
you
agree.
will go tweet for under, or they reply in tweets, or you will go
They are
mention
attacking wife
Instagram.
in
Yeah,
TV.
that
That
one
is the
I
Agree.
disagree. But as a number 9 for Arsenal, with the chances Arsenal have been creating, the guy
True.
he be bumped. So if people they criticize him, don't say it's unfair. You can't necessarily tell me that he did run all the time. Charlie,
I
if you go
It's my
put him for
opinion.
Liverpool,
It's my
if you
opinion
go
in terms of how unfair it is, in terms of how much they criticize him. You can criticize him all you want. I'm talking about the level of criticism he gets. Every single chance he misses is like he has missed the world.
But Corey, sorry to catch at the camp. Fred, the reason why people do that, you have to situate that premise properly. Arsenal fans 100% believe they are top dogs, and therefore their striker must be clinical and put away chances. So if they
Yes.
look at people where then they figure this guy when a striker's better pass, if you take someone like Jackson, Chelsea fans every time they complain say Jackson shine, but Jackson has outscored Havertz. He hasn't scored a goal in like 8 matches, but he's still ahead of Havertz. You the bab. If Arsenal fans they watch Jackson, they watch players like Chris Wood, they watch players like Isak, then they outscore them as striker, who is Kai Havertz, then 100% they have every right to complain, especially as Freddie said, when your chance creation this season has been wobbly, but even in that, you still created enough for him to score. Like the chance he missed today. Today, he should have had 2 goals and 1 assist. He had 1 goal, 1 assist.
yeah,
You know,
and the thing you see, and this one, we say I'm a Liverpool fan, but it's true. Like I said it to a friend of mine a few weeks ago, and recently I see say some of the pundits that they talked that in Arsenal thought this season was their season, right? It's almost like for the last 2 years they've been chasing City. Last year, for example, they won like 17 out of 19 games, so something crazy like that at the end. And this year, City know the force. Liverpool go get new manager. So then me self beginning of the season, I know they see I'm saying Liverpool go the title inside. So in a way, Arsenal fans feel very, very, very or more agitated. Just the fact that it's not City and that it's Liverpool. You get me? Like if it was City that was on top of, they'll understand that okay, maybe City have the capabilities, but Arsenal genuinely believe that Arsenal fans genuinely believe they have a better team than Liverpool, and that's arguable because in the last 3 years they have actually performed better than Liverpool. So the fact that Kai Havertz is part of the reason why they feel they are not top of the league, you go get the frustration. That one it be normal. Like it's just like me then Darwin. If I see say Darwin they miss some chance, they run, but that they do me anything. Charlie is at this point is the goals. So in terms of criticism, that one there they deserve them. But I'm also saying that the over the top one, where people they go write things for them family in mentions and things, that one is out of it. But as a striker, he has not delivered for us now. Let's not even we talk say I would say he's been a flop, but he's been an average player for us now. Like Havertz is not someone who will make me scared if Liverpool is playing us now. That one there be true.
Okay, so before we move on, let me put in a small announcement. For those of you who are familiar with what has been happening on the Ghanaian sports scene, recently SportyBet announced that they were going to be starting a sports station, a 24-hour sports radio station. And as some of you may already know, our own Kawawa has joined them now. He's left TV3 and he's joined them now. But additional exciting news is that after the whistle, we will now have episodes on Sporty FM every Tuesday at 2 a.m. It'll be prime time slots, but Tuesday 2 a.m. If you go down where you booze on a Monday night where they come out, you go listen after the whistle on Sporty
Or
FM
our
at 2
foreign
a.m.
listeners go feel listen during their drive home.
Okay, yes, our listeners like Fred who are in the diaspora to if the time suits you, if you listen on Sporty FM 2 a.m., it wouldn't be the whole episode that will be there, but part of our episodes will now be on Sporty FM. So, yeah, in addition to being on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcast, we are now going to be on Sporty FM. So that's some exciting development that is happening this season. And also, before we continue, if you haven't done this already, please subscribe to us on our YouTube, on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Amazon, wherever you find podcasts, we did there. Now, moving on, Man United. I don't even know how to describe the predicaments that we've once again found ourselves in. But once again, before our break, there was more optimism surrounding Man United than there is now, particularly from our very own crack. I'm more vim, I'm more fire, I'm more enemies,
Thank
I'm more
you.
wins.
Thank you.
So the crack, what happened, man? Because right now, it looks like the lights at the end of the tunnel will go off. So what's up? How do you feel about yet another disappointing defeat, especially at Old Trafford? Because now I think United have lost their last five. They're 5 out of their last 6 games at Old Trafford. What's going wrong with your Amorim era?
With my Amoria, it'd be my Amoria.
Nobody you come give way. Nobody you come
my
hide.
Amoria.
Now you say my Amorim era.
My
Like
era no
what
start.
you-
Era no start.
Hey, as for right now, where we did?
I have been consistent with what I've said about Amorim. Right, I have been. If you go back and listen to when I said I'm more of him, I'm more fire, whatever the case is. If you listen to me clearly, I said that until we get him his own players, until we have a full season with him, right, where he gets to implement his style, I'm not going to criticize him. I wrote off this season, and if you go back and listen, it's still there. So I'm not going to act like, oh, I was expecting something. I was expecting this, but not this bad, but I was expecting this, right? I was expecting trouble. I was expecting inconsistency, losses here and there. Because Charlie, even this Bournemouth coach that they are praising him right now, his first 10 matches, he didn't win just one. They were scoring 3, 4, 10, 10. They were even say, why did they sack Gary O'Neill? It happens. Liverpool get coach one time, but it happened. It good for him. What if next season, if maybe Salah them's not there, he'll go there 12? You wouldn't know. I mean, you can't know. This is somebody say, oh, we are not in the title challenge. We are not in the title challenge. They found themselves second. If they lose, they pay them. So, Loki, that he wanted to be the title challenge. I'm not mentioning it. You understand? So,
Yeah,
me,
that's a challenge. You do like you know, yeah.
they say words carry. Words carry.
I mean, you get your wish now.
You get your wish now. Right now, they say, as a West guy, the West Coast P, Maza. Anyways, you know.
Hey. Move on.
You get it. You
Talk
get
about
it.
your
So
coach.
me like this, I find it bizarre how United have made the season go, right? Because from all indications, it looked as if Ten Hag was a ticking time bomb. Prior to the season, I would say 90% of United fans thought he was going, thought the club was going to sack him. Even after they triggered his final year, we all thought like he was even going to go. They were going to pay him off or not even trigger it. Like, but you leave him on and you still invest heavily in him. You invest 3 years in a coach that has a certain style. Me personally, I don't believe that as a coach is philosophy or bust. Not in terms of philosophy or bust. It's formation or bust. Right. I personally don't believe in that. You should be able to be fluid based on the strength of the players you have and the caliber of players you've met right now, because you're going to change. But this is a coach that he has consistently said, this is it or go away. Liverpool went in for him. It was the same thing. Other clubs have tried. He said, this is my formation. I'm not going to budge. So United knew this and went in for him. So we have no option than to be patient with him. But personally, buying Zexi, buying players that amount, knowing that the coach you're going to sack him very soon. It's poor. It's poor team management because we are in a financial mess already, and they are wasting more money. Right? We are wasting more money, and it's like right now, Charlie, even offloading the players we already have, it's going to be hard. I'm just surprised that these players keep on making basic mistakes. If you watch most of our matches, it's like I won't find like you ever be group leader of a group of bombs before? Like see, you ever be group leader where they not do the work, but you do the work, where you go present, but you give this guy say, bro, I beg read this. Like read this part. In case they ask you a question or they say make somebody else, then you read, then we change. All right, that strategy we they use, right? Then you go catch there. Then the guy they do afenyomaki. I mean the right now. Just be the United players. So this like you can't tell me that. See, you can't tell me as a player you're unable to understand what the coach wants from you and what you are supposed to do. Even if not to the TSF, like show signs of progress. It's like TV is I don't know. Maybe United is cursed. I don't know. Maybe there's something going on. I don't know. But this match, I put it on the coach because he tried, it didn't work with this menu false 9. He tried it, but I put it on him. Right, losing at home this way, 2 strikers benching them. It 2 balls. You bench your 2 strikers. Started a midfielders false 9. It didn't work, so it's on you. You carry. But generally, I'm not going to rate Amorim now. I'm giving him, as I said, next season, summer. Let's see who he's gonna get. This doggone and Familia we go by. No.
Mention it properly.
This doggone, masa. You know there are sometimes your team makes signings that, bro, you've seen it in the fire that way or a bomb. Like I've seen it. Like hardly like look when we're signing Dan James, ask Smiley. When we're signing Daniel James, I was telling Smiley them that like this guy get potential. Right? When we're even signing Dan James. But this be the first time we at the beg say, hey, oh God, please don't let this happen. Why? What we see in this boy? Like why? What we see? Meanwhile, we get player for Benfica. Alvaro, the guy they starting left back for day. Where we go fit bring him? Where we go fit play this system safe? Why we not trigger him close? We get buy back. Why we not trigger and bring him back? We go sign this doggone. You watch every day they dribble him. Every day they dribble him. Every day they dribble him. And then
you get compilation videos.
It don't be a
Oh,
compilation.
yeah.
We watch live match.
No good.
See, we watch live match.
Can say in last 13 1v1.
What do you want? He win only one.
Come, sir.
He win only one.
I want base you some question here. So say as teams they can't sign players. As you enter YouTube now, algorithm go say this is why Manchester United wants X. This is why X player 2023, 2024 skills, passes, dribbles. I won't be say not the release video for what boy.
Someday I know like no good. Simple as that. The guy no good. Me this strategy of United signing only kiddies, bro club. Call for that. Work. You understand? If you are bringing in a coach and you are going to be signing such players for him, we might as well just bring Fletcher, make candidate, or go bring academy coach, make candidate, because you need to invest. You need to invest to compete. I don't like this strategy. Amorim, we made a bet, lie in it. The coach say it be this system at the play. I don't get any other system. You kill me, open my head. This is the system. You still waiting for him. Me, I'm always giving coaches chance until this is no good. I'm not one of those people that if coach they come, no, I won't make you fail and all those. I'll give him a chance. I'll still criticize you because right since he came, we've not lost any Europa match. Right? From where we were when he came till now, we've had 100% record in the Europa games. Do you get it? So he's doing good somewhere else. We knocked Arsenal out of the FA Cup. In January, we played 7 matches. We lost only 1. We are in February, so we can't have this one. You understand? In January, we lost. So there are some signs that we've seen that Charlie, when it hits, it hits. But if I'm to grade him now, based on what I'll see, I'll give him a C minus. You get it? There's still room for improvement. So yeah.
So for me, from the beginning, I was very skeptical about the three back and everything. And since then, I've not really seen much to make me feel good about it. Like me, my thing is, I have plenty issues with it because assuming they give him all the players he wants and everything, there's still no guarantee that the team go good at the end of everything. Like it's possible that he could get all his players and still not be good. The only managers who like I'll give them the benefit of the doubt, like yeah, give them their players. I know that they'll succeed. Pep, Klopp, Ancelotti. I can't think the others like there would always be question marks. Amorim is still a very young manager. There's still nothing to prove that if you give him the players he wants, you succeed. And what is even worse is that if you build a team for a three-back system and you sack him, you are probably either going to have to replace him with another three-back manager, or you do a whole new rebuild because the players wouldn't be suitable for a new manager system, particularly for the idea that he is bringing. You are not going to have actual fullbacks. You have wing backs. So you have to sack them and sign actual fullbacks. You don't have actual wingers. You have right 10, left 10, or whatever it is that he's trying to do. Like, I've not seen too much that makes me feel good. Like, I'm not the thing about me is that I've always been someone who believes that winning is the most important thing. I don't care how you do it. If you want to play Simeone football and win, fine. If you want to play Pep football and win, fine. The bottom line is, are you going to win? That's the most important thing to me. So the idea that like we have to suffer this season before next season things go good, it's not something that particularly sits well with me because I've seen other managers who go into a team and make do with what they have until they get what they want. Sometimes to even after a while, they see that, okay, even though I came in with this idea, I've come to meet a different set of players who make me feel like I have to play in a different way. Let me use Thomas Tuchel, for example, when he went to Chelsea. He had never played a three-back system before that, but he went to Chelsea, he saw the players, he saw what he had, and he said, okay, this be what's going to work for me. He did it, and he won the Champions League. So for me, those are the things I want to see in a manager. I don't like this new breed of managers who they'll be very rigid. They have to do everything in a very specific way. Because for me, another thing is that your system or your philosophy isn't only the formation. Like we've seen Pep play different formations in his time, from Bayern to Barca to City. He's played different formations, he's tried different things, but in the end, you still know what he's trying to do. Like, even though the formation might be different, in the end, the team still looks similar in what they're executing on the pitch. So, this whole idea that like if you three back or nothing else, like for me, it's a red flag. It's seriously a red flag, and I've not seen much to give me much optimism. Again, like crack me, I'm the sort of person who likes to give managers a lot of grace and hope that like I'm not going to write you off immediately. But if I'm seeing red flags too, Charlie, it's hard for me to overlook it because at least Ole, I gave him the benefits of the doubt in the beginning because at least he gave me some new manager bounce. In first 14 matches, he won 13. Like at least he gave me something to cling on to, some small hope. Amorim, we don't even get new manager bounce. No, everybody just started last week, left and right. So yeah, like the system, like I just feel like he could have started with a system that at least suits the players better. And then as you sign the players that you want, you can slowly phase them from one system to another. Because as things stand right now, I can say the only person in the squad who this current system suits is Maguire. Right now, Maguire can turn like one of our best players once again, just because the system shields him from his weaknesses. He's the only person in the team who benefits from what you are doing right now. So me, I just feel like it shouldn't have been a complete switch into this. Like he could have phased them small. Like even this January that now he signed this doggone or whatever. Right now, you go start phase them small into your system. Maybe you can start with a few of the weaker teams. Like just test it out. The Rangers game, some few games here and there, you test out your system, see how it goes. But the entire switch, and it seems like we just self-destructed our season in November. It's not something that sits well with me. But okay, Van Gelder, how do you feel about the Amorim era, considering that you also have a new manager who is also trying to do new things, but it's not going as badly as United?
I'm of him. That'll be the first thing I want to talk. I'm of him to you guys. I genuinely have no idea what he's trying to do. And this might just be, that thing where some manager will come, he go make shit at the beginning, then go find him feet after one preseason, then they go start the ball out. It might just be that he's been thrown into the deep end, and what he's trying to do is not sticking. But it's very when it clicks, it's very nice, and it gives you some very good endorphins. But more often than not, it doesn't click, and it's a big problem. I don't know how you guys are, but I'm glad you're experiencing what I experienced last year. Whether you win, lose, or draw, you still there where you did. You deeply rooted to that place. You don't move, go anywhere. Then I tell you, people say it be very serious in football. They left my inside. I don't want to watch again. Everybody forget how they play. See how it is? No, they be. But I have a question.
See, Van Gelder, sorry to interrupt you. That thing you talk, say football they left your inside, no. See, it be true. See, at first, Van Gelder, I they laugh you, but it be true. If you roll your eyes all you want, so it matter. If you roll your eyes all you want, if your team they bomb, man. If they make ball all they look some way to you.
You know the West part, Corey. You know the West part.
Make you ask Praxi, the United game, the way they.
Corey, do you know the West part?
The way they watch the game for.
Even if you don't, Corey, see, even if you vex, you still go watch the match. Even if you no watch, you still go check live score, flash score, super score. You take some optimism, say maybe today, maybe just for once, they'll do something important, something serious. Then you go see either if they win, you say, okay, good. They've done that. Then you go check the table. Then you did where you did. You know the move. Because everybody around you to win. I mean,
man.
But I have a question. And it's about the player. Kwabena, let's talk about Kwabena. Kwabena Menu. What's going on there? I don't know if it be the system, if it be the formation, if it be the pairing that in this case will be staffing, or if it be just say after the injury, he regressed to mean. So right now we they see what it really be, because it be like you put the produce of other Collier or whatever, whatever your name be. E2 did there, then the hype up say E better make them just drop what be the Kwabena, make them play that guy. So Smiley crack, maybe you guys go feel help with, because then your bomb attackers sexy than in Kuzon. Yeah, me every time I go, if like Chelsea the fool, then I just go search that on scene in tweet say United have agreed a deal with Atalanta, 85 million. Then my heart could come down. Now I'm not okay. Don't me pay my team they buy bomb. Other people too, they experience, they see bomb, then they go take the money put inside. So let's talk about Kwabena for a second. What's going on there? What's happening?
See, that's just another example of the system not suiting certain players. Again, the only person in the team who the system suits is Maguire, because that system means that Menu has to play in a midfield too. To play in a midfield too, usually you have to be like a very energetic player. Like you need a lot of energy for that particular role. That's not Menu. He's a player who is typically suited for a midfield three. So it's as simple as that. It doesn't suit him to play in a midfield two. And recently, Amorim tried him as a number 10. It wasn't too bad, but again, it was against Rangers. Even though, after the game, a lot of United fans were saying, did he score? Yeah, he scored. But
he scored
after the game, after the game, a lot of United fans were saying, make him play the number 10, it'd be good for him and things. But the thing about Menu too is that I don't think he creates consistently enough to be a number 10. So, like, it'd be one of those things that he go play there every now and then and he go impress you. But if you play him there for a long time, then suddenly you go start see things where he go frustrate you. So it's just
And
as
then
simple as that.
He's
I
a
don't
generational
think the
player
midfield
that
too.
me. I
So
just want to ask.
Cowboy,
He's a
so
generational player that
all I
so
know be say,
so
Frank and
so that
Cam. Fact, make I just land for here, then you go take over. Me, all I know be say, any system where your best player for the system is Maguire, it be Bob. Hey, nobody could be that be hey, any system where the only person he the benefit from that system be Harry, Metenisa, French, Maguire, it be bomb system. And I don't want to hear it anymore.
no,
Hey,
no, with the system doesn't just benefit Harry Maguire. He has played in it consistently and he looks comfortable in it. But I mean, Martinez on the left side of mid defense, he with his passing and all, he has been doing well. And then what's the name? This guy Ugarte. Ugarte was Amorim's player before they brought him to PSG and he brought him back. So he's also familiar with the system and with this coach, right? But more often than not, his midfield partner is the issue. Whether I put Bruno there, whether I put Menu there, he leaves him alone there and he works tirelessly. And that's an issue. Because even when when Chelsea was playing the 3-back with Conte, this guy was very disciplined in midfield. Matic. You had Matic and you had a workaholic like Kante next to Matic. So such a midfield helps. With Menu's own isn't about I wouldn't put it solely on formation because he was having issues before Ten Hag was sacked. I think after his injury, he came back. He has come back out of shape. He has. We all say that he has lost a bit of pace. It's even a movement and he has become like heavier, right? And you can see it. Like he's not as mobile as he used to be. But then again, he's a small boy. He's allowed to have a bad season here and there, or bad this one and there. All this people that one can't do because we push agenda and menu there. Nothing people if tell me can't do like menu be bomb, but it never be bomb. Nothing if tell we. He's just in a bad situation right now and a bad thing happening and things are not going against him. And I agree with what Smiley said. Menu is finding it difficult in this system, and he's not the only one because most of the experienced players are. But I don't think it's a system where he can't play. I just think he needs time and he needs conditioning as well because he plays 60 minutes and is gassed. You can see because he works as in that midfield, he has to work. I don't believe he's supposed to be a 10. I don't believe he's supposed to be up top. Yeah, when he's up top, I mean, he does well, but I still believe his best position is in midfield. And even if he's not going to play there, he's going to play one of the 10s up top. Our striker will have to be good and pacey. And then next to Ahmad or another player that we are going to get, it's critical. Then our next signings are going to be critical. So with the main Nuno, I don't think it's solely on just the formation. I think he has come back this season, since the beginning of the season. After his injury, like his conditioning, he has become heavier. You can see he has become heavier. He has lost some of his mobility, and he's a kid, and he's allowed to. New coach has come. He's still adapting. Oh yeah.
finally, I want to talk about now your second keeper. What be your name? Smiley.
Why you want to talk about second keeper? He's not important enough to talk. What do you want to talk about him?
I want to say how you put take money go buy out.
But he better pass
Uh,
Onana.
Hey, wait! You can't do that.
You ask
You know,
them.
be something I go
You
argue.
ask them.
You know, be something I go argue. You know, me go find me arguing on
Smiley.
behalf of Onana or anything.
You ask them.
Onana, if you say Fatah
No,
Onana is a better passer,
no.
it be cool. I don't go argue. I don't go talk anything.
Marcus, you have to help me here.
I have to what?
Be serious.
Sanchez is guy Onana. Sanchez.
Hey.
Luka Onana.
Are you serious? The guy
Everybody's better than Onana.
I have an honest question about Onana though. Was he always like this?
He's always been like this.
Yes, he has always been like this. Yes.
Even at Inter.
That
At
one
Inter,
before
Ajax.
Onana,
So where did the hype come from?
I be the
No,
one
see,
season.
That one season wonder the
Where you go the
Inter
finals now?
where they go to find out where they catch the boy they come straight to him, then they catch him, come straight to him, then they catch him, catch
Wait,
to him, then they catch him.
wait. To be honest, it be the final, and the Man City they press Inter Milan like very high. With
Where
Onana
the
they play
breaking
very
passes,
calm.
yeah.
They do those in dink passes. So where you see the Inter Milan, so they play the three back. So the wide people always there. That outlet always there. So then people they talk say Charlie if he beats the press and things. And at the time, De Gea was known for having very bad kicking, right? So as the boys go watch that match, wait and see. So,
This
but
is what
me,
we want.
if you decide from the beginning, I've talked say you people you see African keeper eat a catch like that before. Then those days, them boys they tell me say, oh, I be racist and things. But it be
Kemeni,
true. As we they
Kemeni,
grow up,
Kemeni.
more boys no one catch. Like in generally we like to play
Great
midfield.
thoughts.
That's why
Then striker.
we and striking.
Yeah.
So the guy no be goalkeeper. See the things they do.
Crack. You for mute your audio.
The guy know the fit catch ball. Right now the passing to the zone sharp for inside. See, I never that keeper. They give me joy in terms of Asu joy. No, Onana be like number one. Maybe I make I think of another player where he be close by
Sanchez
to
for me
Onana.
number 2.
Do
No.
when I
Like,
think of
Sanchez
Jackson be
Onana,
number 2, but
Make it-
Onana be number 1. They give me joy as an opposing player. He's
true.
sharp as.
Onana, every time I see him, that's in calm down. I always remember that.
Charlie, keeper where he always
beginning of
lock.
the season, that penalty gimmick they do, they go side and they go do so.
You see, the thing about Onana be say he be your typical.
Come. But you see, Fred, you are right because yes, African players. The problem is that Onana didn't even want to play football. Then he want them police. he want them police. So like by now, if they play brass band and things, I don't know how he migrate from there can't play football. But Smiley take over.
You see, Onana, the thing about him is that he's simply your typical keeper where he gets serious bozo gene. So no matter what, he can show up at any time. Like he go fit day in form for like 15 games, doing everything right. One day it still go show up. So it's just one of those things that he just can't avoid. And it's something that even if you watch in comps before he joined United, it's something that is always present. And I think the articles I read about him, one of those articles actually mentioned it that Onana he has long periods in a season where he can be good. And then if he makes one mistake, it can continue for like maybe 2 months continuous. He just they make mistakes. If in confidence you shoot him down or like he's done, and then maybe for like 2 months it's mistakes, and then you find form again, and you think that right now the pass is behind him, then he go show you in true colors again. So that's just how it is, and that's how he is. Like it never will go away. But yeah,
You see,
make we
me
move on. Oh,
okay.
crack.
Yeah, I just
Yeah,
want to add
crack.
something like right. The Onana debate to be funny, right? Because personally, I've never believed in black keepers. The keeper will be black, and the only black keeper way that I trust him be Sammy J. The only
Hey.
keeper way that the only black keeper
that'd
I
be
trust
This
true.
him
sound like
It'd be true.
ethnocentrism, racism, that
I
all
don't
them
care.
ism
I don't care.
together. What with this?
No,
I don't believe in
let
black
I tell you
people.
something. No
Is
keeper
Kemeni
day.
a joke to
Let I
you?
tell you something. No African keeper day where them born them as start play for West and percent me a goalkeeper.
Exactly.
No African keeper. Them all be outfield players. They get to a point where you go fit get some height. You know, say Africa, you get 6, you make tall, small, no, they will say Charlie, find a career here, go and force. Almost every African keeper, not even almost every African keeper, then it was his dream to be an outfield player. And Onana is no different. Right? The problem with Onana is, you know those keepers where the time where you didn't need them, that way they kill the team in spirit. That be Onana. Onana be monitoring spirit. Like, yeah, Onana be monitoring spirit. Onana they kill confidence. Like, the gear in last 3 seasons was bad, right? But we've seen excellent moments with the gear. Even prior to the season he left, he won the Golden Gloves, right? The season where he shined for himself, he won the Golden Glove. Onana come. He's competing with De Gea's worst season. As somebody who for day in prime. Think about it. somebody will go buy for day in prime. If they compete with the one keeper and West is where we sack up. Like see the bright team go so. This be routine every day.
So, on to arguably the biggest sporting news of, let's say, maybe the past how many years? I don't know. Because here's the thing: me, I'm not an avid basketball watcher, but I like to read about basketball. One of the first things I do every morning when I wake up is I go to the NBA Twitter page and I check the scores. Then I read a few articles. So I don't watch the games because there are too many breaks in the games for me to ever get fully into basketball. But like, I like to read basketball news. I like to follow basketball results. So this morning I woke up. First thing I saw on my timeline: Luka Doncic has been traded from the Dallas Mavericks to the LA Lakers for Anthony Davis and a bunch of other players who I'm not too familiar with. As soon as I see that, I stopped. This was like around like 5:30 a.m. or something. I just wake up. Those things where you just go wake up briefly, check your phone, and you go back to sleep. From then I couldn't sleep again. I'm still trying to wrap my head because even though, like, again, I'm not the biggest basketball fan, like the thing rocked me as if like I'm a basketball fan. Because me, Luka, from the little I know of basketball, Luka is one of my favorite players. I don't really like. It's not that I don't like the Lakers. I just like hit on crack. So like the fact say crack they support LeBron, it puts me on the other side of the fence. First of all, like how do crack? How did you feel? Like me, I know what your first reaction was, but like, how did you actually feel when you first saw the news?
So first of all, usually if I dey sleep, my phone dey my body. And my phone is always I don't put my phone on DND, right? So when you message me, it vibrates and things, and you know I wake up very early. But for some reason, this time my phone dey my desktop, right? So I don't really I pick my phone no. Crack come online, crack come online. I dey get messages here and there, pump, 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 way shams, pump, 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 message NBA. I get an NBA app and everything. Like pump, 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 pump. I say, wait, what? But the first place I'll go be I open smiley my message. Luka Doncic has been traded to the Lakers for Anthony Davis, Mas Christie, and the 2029 first round pick. It took me a minute. Like there are things say it be joke, it be prank because AD is releasing a prank show, right? Where he's going to launch it like next month or something like that. Like they do the preclude and all this. So for a minute I thought it was it be AD will want prank the NBA world for a show or what. So I say, okay, I see smiling. Make I go my notification. I go see Shams. I go see Chris Hayes. I say, hey. Well, I say, you know what? Make I go check ESPN. Patrick Mahomes. Oh, everybody they react. No, what is this? Like, I just say, pam, 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 pam. NBA Twitter in the frenzy. Like, see, people know they understand what's happening. Like, I've seen people say, explain it in football terms. Explain it. Look, even if anybody go try explain them in football terms, it go hard.
Yeah,
The closest I could tell somebody was Neymar, right? The closest I could tell somebody was
Crack, sorry, but this explains it. Somebody gave an analogy, and they can't repeat them to you. Then you go tell me if that analogy is close to what it is. They said, so you see the current Neymar way, you know, they feel bend on in left knee. Imagine, say, Barca trade Yamal for that Neymar.
Oh no. Now
I don't
who be
think
the
Anthony
name?
Davis is that bad.
Yeah,
No,
no,
not
I
be
know.
say he be bad. He still be very good, but is he injury prone?
then my network the I no hear you. I beg try repeat them.
Then say somebody analogy be say then trade this current Yamal at this age where he still dey develop for the current Neymar way he be injury prone in time finish.
Nah,
That one
that's
Me,
says
not.
I saw
Hey,
one that was, I think, closer. Someone said it's like Real Madrid trading Vinicius Jr. or Rodrigo for Kevin De Bruyne. This guy is Kevin De Bruyne. I feel like that one might be a bit closer because De
that one
Bruyne did
closer.
30
And
inside.
and another one
Wait,
I said was I don't know what I said I think was close was 25-year-old Neymar, right? 25-year-old Neymar for 31-year-old Casemiro. Because 31-year-old Casemiro was still one of the best DMs in the world at Real Madrid. You understand? And AD is one of the best defenders and bigs in the what's the name? In the league. Top 10 player, is still one of the top 10 players, is an all-star and all of those things. Casemiro at 31 was still one of the best DMs and he was winning with Madrid. You understand? So that was the closest I could say. That that's how big the bombshell is. Like Neymar, 25 years, right now they can't hit in primo. Mind you, Neymar will not there in primo. Luka Doncic not there in prime yet too. He not there in prime. Just say he start play basketball early. At 13 years, we start play basketball. By 16 years, you already they start for Real Madrid. Already started win MVP. By 18, already win. So like those fast. And right now, in 7 years in his NBA career, he has the third highest points per game. This one and points like he's averaging 28. He's third in NBA history. You understand? So he still has a height he's with. And there are some players who are like they are franchise players. There are players that they are untouchable. Like you go fit tell the team say, I'll give you $1 billion. Give me this player. You go talk say no. I've projected my future and everything around them. Like I mentioned 5 players in the NBA where they be untouchable, make you understand the gravity of it. This guy, what be his name? Jokic.
Mm.
Jokic. Luka.
Giannis.
SGA. And
Wemby.
Wemby. Right? Let me mention just 5. There are more I could have gone to, but let me just mention this 5. Right? You build your team, NBA, you build your team around superstar generational talents. Right? That's what you do. You build your team around generational talents. And Luka was Dallas and Texas. Like, he was so significant to them, like Luka Magic. Like, see, the love, like, do you know, like the Mavs have lost 700,000 followers on their IG just after this news. Like, everybody is still in shock. You know, we say you they get bomb play out, but the problem is you are trading for AD, who is injury prone. For the past 2 years, he hasn't really been. But with a big like that, AD doesn't have 3 years in him at the top because he can shut down at any time. But Lakers can say all things being equal, they can get 10 years out of Luka. LeBron will go. Right now, they have a successor. He's a global superstar. He will bring people to the city. He will bring people to the arena. They will make money, brand deals. It's like he has revived the Lakers franchise. While Dallas will have to rebuild again. The advantage they have right now is they can win now because they have the pieces around AD where they have. That's why I say they have a 2 to 3 years window where they have to do something. If not, so in my NBA life, I have seen LeBron to Miami Heat, but that was a free agent. I've seen KD to the Warriors. He was a free agent. I've seen KD, Kyrie, Harden, all at Brooklyn. I've seen KD go to the Suns. Like, I have seen trades. Like, I've even seen OKC fleecing everything for. Like, I'm trying to even make sense of it.
People they requested it too. This one it be out of the blue. Like most all these things you are mentioning, the players they request them. Like KD say he won't left.
No. They're not request them. No. Listen to see. The only request KD made was to leave Brooklyn, and that one said it was cause of like going to the Suns. By the time KD go Warriors, it was a free agent. You understand?
That's what I'm saying.
So he don't request say he left this team, right? And normally, if you even read the Mavs story, right? It's like me and Smiley. We've had a relationship for 20 years. Smiley they run United, and they run Arsenal. Then for like 2 months, me and Smiley they talk say Charlie. You sure say if I say Mo could do this thing, you go do. And Smiley to say, it makes sense, but you sure say go feel happy. So me and Smiley, We now we do wanna where they know I say I tell Smiley say Charlie, muku make it happen. So Smiley still go shock say now wait Jimmy Anna. Now this thing I they take joke, but you sure say you won't give me this your franchise player. And there are some players where if they offer you, if they say bring your mother save you for take go. Trust me, in this context, you don't pass on Luka Doncic. If they say give LeBron save, give him. I'm telling you.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
You understand? There are some players at their
That's a statement, though.
It's true. If they say give LeBron save, you go give him because LeBron is fucking 40. LeBron doesn't have 2-3 years in him. He could actually go.
Then say the guy, LeBron for teach him some diets, make he come.
Oh, so you see,
he be make you go even higher. They say the way say if he be fat, he said assist of this was the mouse man.
This fat.
He's a fat slob, but he's our fat.
He's our slob. I retweeted himself, and it's true. You know that thing where you get player with Charlie. People go to talk say, oh, he's out of shape and all those things. But he's your not be your player, say your son. Everybody go to say your son. Everybody go to say. Everybody go to say
exactly.
Yeah. Everybody go to say. Yeah. Everybody go to say. Hazard they put into. Hazard they put on with. But he's the love of your life. Live up to me. You understand? Like that be Luka in deficiencies or whether you are saying he's bad on defense, team targeting, his offensive output. Not many players can do what this guy does. The gravity he pulls,
he dropped 70.
73. Against the Hawks. I watched that game.
It's 73 points a game.
Yes.
In the game, one game.
No, in that game.
I don't watch a lot of NBA, but when I watch NBA, 115, 100 and this thing points.
So think about it. Yeah. And even if you go check in playoffs at this young age, go check in playoffs. He has multiple 40 games. He has a 50 game. He has 30 games in playoffs. So the guy is averaging 30. He's averaging 30, 38 or so in playoffs in just 7 years. Something even Jordan safe.
The Clippers. They always go out for in front.
And not even just the Clippers, even the Suns. Like there's some players where there are some teams where they own them.
Before you continue, I want to hear from Fred too. Like because you're in a different time zone. Were you awake when the news was announced, and how did you also feel about it?
I even saw it later than you guys because I wake up the way I see the thing. So then it'd be like 12 o'clock for Ghana, and I saw it was like 6 or 7 hours ago. Charlie, and to be very honest with you, and I even tweeted it. I think so it'll be April Fool's Day because I'm not saying today be the first or be around the first. So Charlie, when you saw April Fool. I mean, yes, be fair. So like, it they do me like I saw April Fool days from because
Valentine.
Well, right now too, you say Twitter. You know, if you believe me, I know they believe anything that they read on Twitter.
Because
so
the blue ticks plenty.
Yeah, the blue ticks plenty. So I say sometimes then Charlie, I'll go see the way after they see the players, they might tweets. They like. I see KD. I think KD said I saw a video of KD. He said if this happens to Luka, then like what could happen? It means everyone could be traded. The first thing for me it's actually crazy how the trade system in American sports work. The fact that your team like they say like someone like FSG like this, like better than trade Salakra,
bro. See, somebody, sorry, Fred, sorry, but a part of me wishes that we can do that. So say, like Sanchez go to up Moro, then he did Colombia. Make you go full for there, make you go full for there. Because no, some players you forfeit trade them without any. You don't go, Master. Pack your bags tomorrow. You go Argentina. That go.
If you think about it, think about how crazy it is. Like imagine being a player who's in New York. Then they say move go Minnesota. Charlie, and it's like the next day.
If you stay US, maybe we know the Bab. Take Camp Ghana. Let's say you stay
LA to Dallas. Oh, Dallas no bad like that. So
Dallas go check like Koforidua.
Dallas go check like Sunyai. Seriously, LA be I mean, everyone wants to live in LA. Me, if I stay Charlotte. Charlotte's no be Dallas is bigger than Charlotte, definitely. But say I did LA, I did the skylight. Charlotte is put to the life, then they live, them the where then they stay for their mansions and things, and then say make you go Dallas.
So they know they get permanent accommodation or
Oh,
rent
more of
room.
them they do. Like someone like AD, I'm sure he had a house because AD definitely never thought he'd be traded by the Lakers. Some
Hey.
like Crack said, there are some players that I mean, some of them actually have no trade clauses, but there are some players you go not in one time they know the trade. It's called AD himself was talking about how Lakers needed to get a center so that he can play the number 4 because that was how they won in 2020 when they had Dwight Howard as their center and he was their number 4, and that's they feel like that's the best way they can win they can win the playoffs. So the Lakers trading him be very, very wild thing. And the way they did it, it wasn't like AD asked for a trade. And I think it's actually even it looks like it's the Mavs that it triggered it. So the only thing I can think about is like you said, the guy be fat slob, right? He's not a fit guy. The VC I'm third quarter the entire. Maybe they've detected that he gets some injury or something way then they won't wash their hands off him because that's the only way it will make sense. Otherwise, it will be one of the like Crack said, they may win. The Mavs may win in the next 2 years, but them set the Lakers for the next 10 years. Like it absolutely makes no sense why they would make this trade and for what they got. See, Rudy Gobert or whatever in Indy, then trade him, then get picks. That guy, the way he shine, then get so many picks. See the people, Lakers go trade them for like the Lakers not sign anybody go.
They
Lakers
give
carry
them
some.
soap.
They carry some
So
give them.
I miss
So
they give them a boy. They give them a boy. I'm so hurt. They give them a boy. They give them my Christie. I'm so hurt.
Charlie, stop the way,
They give them
stop
a
the
boy.
worry yourself.
Oh no, but the
Stop the
reason
worry
why they
yourself.
see him so be say, you know, superstar trades, right? Let's say when they were trading Rudy Gobert, right? They weren't getting a superstar caliber player back, right? So that counts, right? So that reduces the
But Rudy
package.
Gobert is superstar.
No. I'm saying that when we were trading Rudy Gobert away, it's like we won't sack you. Like I won't rebuild. So make you go. I don't care what I get back.
Pack your
Right?
things and go there.
Yeah.
Go
So
there tonight.
when you want my star player, it's like Durant as Villa this people they come by. See, not be 70 whatever them buy him. You understand? 80, right? See, you wanted my boy. I'm not saying bring Ronaldo and money for Durant, right? So with the Gobert one, like they wanted to rebuild, so they are starting. So you go bring them picks and things, then go take the players you go bring them not for be stars. But at least like it was superstar. But even with that safe, it's still crazy that we still give away just one pick and Mark Christie. It doesn't make sense. And in adding to what Fred was talking about earlier on, you see, there are some players if even safe at Luka, if you talk say Luka safe gets some injury, we go this one safe. You still don't do this in the middle of the season. You usually go wait summertime, you understand? Then listen to other team offers. If you talk say Luka is on the trade block, the offers you go get, it go shock. Like this one, there was no rumors, there was no like Luka is suffering with this, you know, I mean, is recovering from a calf strain, right? It's still a calf strain, and it's projected to come back in February. Anyways, you understand? So calf strain. Right now, reports are coming out that his condition is not good. He has put on weight, blah blah blah. All big smear campaign. I understand. Luka has never been a skinny body.
I see that thing. The Mavs, they just their owner actually just sold them last year, right? Mark Cuban.
Mark Cuban, yeah, he
The
sold
guy who
his
go buy
majority
them.
share.
The guy go buy them, he be Lakers fan. He check like me, I go buy Man U. I go sell all the
Oh
players.
no!
That be what you go
It
do.
actually isn't.
That be what you do.
The reason why I'm saying that is the GM, the current GM.
Say,
Okay.
what be the would be the
No,
Who that?
the one the British guy.
The British guy.
Sir Jim.
Sir Jim.
The time the Jim won't buy Chelsea, you know.
They fear say yeah. So the thing is that with the GM, yeah, they all have relationships. Right, the GM has a relationship with our GM. They've known each other for 20 years or all those things. But it's not about the GM because before these guys have approved it, he literally had to ask permission from the majority shareholder of the Mavs now, and he vetoed it. You understand that he agreed to it. So I don't even want to think it's about that. Like, I think it's an ego play as well. You can talk about Lucas' habits, bad habits on his, but even Jason Kidd, the coach of the Mavs, got to know last minute that this is what is crazy that is. Like, he himself got to know last minute that this is what is happening. LeBron got to know after the next game. LeBron way the AD day, so they all represent, like Clutch Sports, they represent the two of them. Lakers just take 48 hours, make the decision. Like, I see, Smiley, I send you. Other teams were playing and they went on timeout and they were watching their phones like, hey,
They were watching their phone.
like,
Yeah.
it doesn't make sense. Like, like, see, no excuse day for this. You can't talk about Lucas attitude. See, no excuse day, because this is like there's something going on somewhere. Make them can't tell you the truth. Tell us the truth. Because this was just Lakers and this one backdoor deal.
Somebody
Any rumor.
I
Wallahi,
tell you, the guy be Lakers fan. He be Lakers fan.
Somebody they go bankrupt.
The-
Wallahi,
Why
somebody
you dey
don't
tell me
even-
say honestly, you tell me say you send Luka message, he air you. What's coming to you? Do you know why? The last I did there, no. Then they wait some of the taxes on your this one. California they go, no, you go pay heavy tax for that. Luka is supposed to after next season is eligible for a supermax contract of $350 something million, 5 years contract.
I
Right
tell
now,
you,
he's not going to get it.
That
You
if
understand?
you, I did
So
tell
if
you,
you
say
send me,
somebody they go bankrupt.
message, send message. Why beg am you? What Jimmy Anna? You understand? Like, see, like all the Dallas legends, all them like Deck, everybody's shocked because, as I said, there are some players that way you get them, like Kobe Bryant, Steph Curry. There are some players where you know you can go forever with them, like till the wheels fall off. And Luka is one of those players that, see, Luka was supposed to go to the Hawks. The Hawks got him, and they traded him for Trae Young, right? And even the Mavs didn't think they were getting this. But bro, the guy come in first season because he say he mates. He check like Yama. Compare Yama to all the kiddies age. The brain, no, like the brain, be true. Like it not be the same thing. Do you get it? Look at his first playoff. He lashed the Clippers. He first playoff. You understand?
I get question.
Wait,
I get question.
wait, they talk shit too. They talk shit where they score you.
And
I get question.
you see,
I get
and he's
I get question. This is off topic, but I still get question. And I see some tweets, people they tweet this time. I mean, I don't know NBA, I don't follow it. I they want bed, so I know if you follow. But some people they talk say, why now the way then they set the Lakers up, if them pick mind go tempt or the Golden State for Steph, then them finish.
oh no,
If
no.
it true or it not be true.
If it true, if it lie, like you don't go work. Steph is not going to leave Golden State. If anybody go Golden State, it be LeBron who will join them for that.
Mhm.
You understand? Because LeBron has 1 year. He signs so he signs short contract. And maybe after in 1 year for the Lakers next season, he go. But Steph is not leaving too. And even if
I
Steph
get-
comes, Steph can play with Luka.
I
Yes,
get
they
another. I even have another conspiracy theory. So you see the NBA. People know they watch the NBA. Like this year, it's actually been a very big thing. The ratings are down. They have even been thinking about moving the 3-point line. They say 10-minute quarters. Then they search alternatives. I think that's the reason. They want to get people talking because
No,
obviously look at us. Everybody they talk about the team right
but
now.
the thing is that you talk
Dallas,
about it, but you go
you
watch.
Dallas versus Lakers. Everybody go watch the match.
January 20,
Every-
February 25th. February 25th.
Everybody go watch the
Market.
match.
February
It be-
25th.
That
Thank
be
you
the-
for the date. Me if I go watch. I don't
February
watch
25th.
NBA, I go watch.
So but the issue
it
we
be
say,
ratings thing. It be ratings
So-
thing too.
but the issue about the NBA rating way it is NBA they use TV ratings. They don't use the streaming ratings, right? Because do you know almost like 500 million people from China alone they watch the NBA, and they all use they don't use they use cable. They don't use like China is one of the biggest this one of NBA viewers of the NBA. So that one they know. So they don't use cable So they don't use TV, so you can't track it. But they use streaming. NBA for me, so they use the NBA account. They watch them, but they don't count my stream. Do you get it? So they
Yeah,
just count.
but NFL get the same thing. NFL
No,
get
no,
streaming. People they
yeah,
stream,
that's
but
what I'm saying. But
NFL ratings be
NFL,
like times 10.
let me tell you why. NFL they add Netflix. NFL they add the Netflix and system are rating as they play the Super Bowl. You understand? This was streamed on not the Super Bowl. This one said the recent NFC and this one. They stream for Netflix. They add them.
Charlie, I see
NFL is
some-
not as
I see some
global
news.
as NBA, right? It's not as global as NBA. So most of them, when they say the world, they are talking about their bubble, which is America, right? But with the
Trump,
NBA, people like from Africa, Europe, like NFL news go come. You don't see Tony Cruz and he's reacting to it. You wouldn't see the world reacting to it like this.
Crack question. Who is Nick Claxton?
Oh, he did Brooklyn
He did
Nets. Why they go Lakers?
They said Lakers and Nets have held trade discussions around him.
Yeah, because we need a
finalize
center.
them.
Yeah, we go talk about later. That guy, he come for that. Yeah, see. So, what are they talking? Be say without ratings, NBA for fear the streaming side, the fear other countries that wake up and even watch it. You understand? They don't add it, so it be something where last time said then they talk about. I'm not the only one that even talks about it. It's something where I talk about them before. I even tweet about them before. Say them for looking to us because if you are using just TV, NBA is so global that you can't use TV ratings for it. Because most of we outside America, they watch and we know they sleep. China alone, Asia alone, like Europe alone, they don't count all those ones. Because if they count them, it go past NFL now. NFL Mukwasia. Then
No, but
this one.
there's been a significant drop. That's the whole point.
That's facts.
Yeah. So
But then even though it has been a
so
significant drop, they still had one of their highest ratings in Christmas. Lakers versus Warriors. You know that.
but
So
the
I'm saying it
NFL game was
happens.
higher. But the NFL game was
Oh,
higher.
the NFL game was higher by collectively NBA beats them. NBA versus NFL, the fight I always did it. And they watch the two, but always the NBA against them back. You understand? But this Smiley, this is something that up to now it's still surreal to me. I've still it not sinking yet. It hasn't sunk in yet. I don't know how I feel right now. I don't know how I feel because Charlie, I just don't know. I'm still in shock. I know will lie. Any NBA fan, any true NBA fan will still be in shock. Like, see, I can tell you about the negative and positive for Dallas, their lineup, their second unit, how it go benefit them, what AD they bring, what Luka they bring here, what Lakers they like. I can make all those breakdown things for you. But the shock value still not left my inside. I like you see, like as Fred talk, you know me say AD talk say I won't left. AD has always said he even gets he go retire for you as one of the Lakers big, make them put in this one for the rafters. You understand? As one of the Lakers big, and he's still setting records. All he wanted was he want them to bring a dynamic center and he can play the four. And he has said it. So you don't be saying like because of that, do I won't level. Normally superstars, you go hear some disgruntling here talk say there's some friction between Lakers. No, nothing there. Nothing there. Kyrie was shocked. Everybody was shocked. Like everybody in the Dallas team. Dallas they play today. Then they play today this bucket. My players still a shock. My GM had to address them. Then they play against Cleveland. My GM had to address them. Why he had to pause and address them. They're more shocked. Even the coach chef shocked. Jason King in the press conference this one, he's still in shock. Like the team don't on him. Even though he likes AD brings something different, and he has coached AD when he was at the Lakers and all those things, right? Losing a player where say at any night, an elite competitor. Like, see, they get some players like Charlie. They don't fear anybody, they don't respect anybody. Luka alone no say go 5 versus 1. You understand? Luka like Henry go tell you say Neymar. Hey, I say Neymar Messi for training, you score Messi, or you cut him, they vex. They say give me the ball. They dribble everybody. They go score. That be Luka. It not be hype. You understand? Luka can talk say this quarter, he pay they score 20 points. Nobody they score points. He pay go fear score your team in a quarter. That's how offensively good he is. And while scoring too, he they give assist too. You know, say he just the score where they create too. He the score where they create, where they vex you too hard. You understand?
So
So
I have
such
a
a
question.
generational talent, Charlie.
I have a question. I'm an NBA noob, so I'm trying to understand what makes a trade like this happen. How do you even get the parties? How did they even get them to agree on something like this? It's like telling me somebody has signed prime Messi to like okay, like Madrid signed prime Messi, or my Madrid signed prime Lewandowski, or prime
Yeah,
like
make we talk today. Like Madrid just enter Barcelona, say
Go
Mofa
buy him.
Yamal, MIA. Then they say money didn't fall.
like
Then
that's
take and go Madrid.
it sounds like a game. Like you go the game inside where you press edit,
X.
where you move the player because the team no go allow you make you buy the boy.
Charlie,
It's not for
they
me.
say
NBA 2K7, you know they make sense.
they no go allow you.
And
2K7
people have
they
tried
no go
it.
allow you make
Somebody
you
try where you know what the GM top for 2K say, you don't respect it. Make I give you me, Luka, for this nonsense. Like somebody put up what 2K, like 2K7, it doesn't make sense. So the thing is that with NBA, right, some contracts are guaranteed, and some people they put no trade clause in their contracts, right? So you can't trade them, right? And mostly the superstars when they get that, and LeBron has that. Only a few players have that, right? No trade. But then
Okay.
if like you are left with a year, they can negotiate for you. But somebody like some team, if I don't want make my player go, right? Or maybe my player no won't go where you want them, I go fit tell you say bring Smiley, bring Van Gelder, bring Corey, bring Fred, or I they take them go City, then left crack pay for you. You understand? So they go fit vex you. That be the Rudy Gobert them own. No, they go fit talk anything. You do I'm like benefit with that. And then there's salary issue, and like you have to match the salary. If Fred they earn 200, like say in contract be 200 million, and it's like maybe 4 years, that's like what is only like 25 million, right? So 4 years only like no, it's not 25, like 45
Is
million,
it 50?
right? Yeah, okay, 50, yeah, 50 million,
Mhm.
right? And he wants Curry. You want to trade him for Curry, where Curry they earn 45 million, right? The salary
Mhm.
not they match, so means say you for add two players where then they on low, like you get some players where they get 2.1 just to match the cap. You understand? Otherwise, you could go above luxury tag. The NBA, this one, if you complicated, but if you take your time, you go feel understand. But you Van Gelder, you they wish this thing for soccer, it won't work. The reason why I know it work is
Hey,
we
you can
have
never come Saka. I
Me,
know
I
wake
just
up
want
and
to
tell me
make it work
say
2
you
minutes.
trade
Make we fit trade
Saka go United.
Disasi, make we fit trade
No.
Sanchez, them boys. Make we just
I
think
can't
like
wake up.
if
I can't wake
like
up
Fred
one morning and tell
Coutinho,
me say
then
Saka
we
left.
trade
no.
Disasi, then what be in boy name? What be the boy in the field for?
You see the way you know that they
but
talk.
they are chilling, but they are chilling.
But they are
You
still
see the way
down
you
for
see
Liverpool
the way no
contact.
you see the way they talk.
Bradley
You see the way they
or
talk. NBA player no fit say no go.
Yeah.
Premier League, that guy say that.
So the way
Premier
we agree plus Arsenal way Disasi say he no go listen themselves.
League,
Like
full
by now
pass.
he
They
did road
back
talk
him.
go
Say
long.
I go say no go.
Wow.
Yeah, maybe I'm in pro.
Now you NBA, player they play. He they play first quarter, second quarter come then trade them. They go sit bench. He they play then trade them.
And
Now
the
you
funny thing is, like the implication is that like if Mavs get game tomorrow, AD for day there, oh, that be
yeah.
in team right here. Like so he go
He don't
left
need
him
training self.
family everything. He for go find some Airbnb or something and go base for Charlie
So
AD crazy
that
Highway
for
be
this life.
what.
motel. So right now
Yeah.
you bet on some highway motel
So
inside.
it don't worry them like right now.
They
I
worry
settle
them.
in
They
LA.
worry
I
them.
settle in LA. My kids started go school. My family just I buy house, I lease house and all those things, right? All of a
Then
sudden,
they just trade you.
They
oh,
trade you.
massa, and if
They
I
say
own
pack
me.
your things go Ohio.
So what they do is if you trade me, so they are go rent my house to another star where they come. Like say me there you Corey, you they come. I will also can't check out my crib. Maybe if you like them, they go fit take
Put
them.
your mind there.
Yeah.
Oh, come
So
on.
I you know some people NBA, you know some people if they play, You know, there are some untouchables where they get some players where they know say they'll trade them. So most of them don't even move their shoes and things to where they do. Then get 1, 2, 3 bags because they're not.
Wow.
Next week, no.
so make I explain you.
Next week, no.
So after
It's not just the
February,
NBA, it'll be all the more of the American sports.
yeah.
The
So after
NFL to be so.
even baseball. So
Baseball be
after
so.
so after like 20 after February, you know if you trade in body again, right? So they have like as the season starts from September to like from
February.
October to like February, right?
And
Where
my
you can
transfer
make
window
many
long,
trades.
Papa.
It's not really a transfer window like that per se. It's not really a transfer window because if it's like you go get TB, we go worry you.
But if you get Intebe, go fit sack them.
No, but nobody go take and where you go pay him. You understand? You can't just do that to her. This is what you go butter.
So like
Say,
they
yeah.
talk say,
If you
Eh,
trade
we will
somebody
go-
for talk say they want.
this
Yeah.
Garnacho thing we won't do because I say then we go take Garnacho. Then
So you know what you go do?
say, yeah,
Uh-huh.
and if we try take and give touch now, take and yeah, pay.
So if you want me to take Garnacho, you know what I go do? So you go give me Garnacho and give me money. So I dey do you favor. You understand? Because I'm going to pay Garnacho now, but I don't need him. So you go give me money or something where valuable to you. Make I take him off your books. So if I take him off your books, that money you will fit to go take better player you like. If not, or bets now or no why they no Chianaka because nobody want them.
So question. So this trade and do like this. After the clubs are the teams agree, the salary no. If it's, so like Lakers just go agree plus Mavs say what being salary we go pay the salary. That be all. Luka no get choice on saying maybe
No, because
say,
so the thing is
in
that
football,
that's why
you
they talk
sign
say
player,
no
you talk
in
about
football.
terms then.
So make I tell you something. You see in football, if I get 3 more years on my contract and you are paying me 200,000, right? And you are selling me, I'll negotiate with the other club because that year. But NBA no they work like that. NBA if you've negotiated 20 million, let's say 20 million per season, as I said, 200 million, 20 million for 4 years, right? 50 million for 4 years. So then it left 3 years, 150 million. So that's why if you give me player where his salary to the match the 150 million or player, so you go be like with the trade books. Unless if you don't give me player who I won't go, then me now go tear top for you. You understand? Me the player go fit talk say, you know, let me just do this for the contract for you.
Or
But-
like the way you talk the Garnacho thing, no, we will for add money. Then he go, if not, hey,
But
I like
so that's why it's also we get salary cap, we get it so you for match them. If you know the match up maintains, it no go work. You understand? It no go work. So you see the way Rashford the go low, so Aston Villa say they will pay 70%. United go pay 30%. NBA just how up but down. Oh, who's open? Go tear the car.
You know, see what Jimmy Butler they do. Jimmy Butler there, he say go training self. He I cry.
But they always say, as they suspend them, they are not paying him, so he's losing money.
yeah, but he say them for trade them. I mean,
I won't be surprised Dallas go trade for him. I know shock.
oh no.
You did
so
watch.
Jimmy Butler, no. So right now he be player then he won't left the team.
He won't left.
Check like Jao Felix, he won't left, but nobody to one buy.
No, people won't buy, but the people want mafia him. The team want mafia him too.
So Smiley, that your boy, no, he no go find him where he go fit playing.
Who does it?
Make them
Felix
just
no
one.
be your boy.
We will give you Felix. Add
Me, I go
20
take
million and
him.
give
Me,
you
I
Garnacho
still go
add.
take him because in
give
this
me
are
30
weird
million
system
plus
we dey
Felix.
play.
Take Felix, add 30 million and give you Garnacho add. We go take.
Maza, me, I don't want to lose. I dey like Garnacho as much as I dey like Phillips. So I don't want to lose any. I don't want to lose
Huh?
him. So I beg.
You
But
like
Felix, you know
Garnacho
they
as
use
much
am.
Right
as
now,
Felix.
after they
Wow.
judge your talent IQ, wallahi talai.
You
What do you mean you like
relax.
Garnacho?
Why I no go like him? Which of your
If you
under 21
come
players
pass,
get goals past him? Which of
huh?
your under 21 player gets goals past him in the last 2
Make I
years?
calculate
Why
Mention
you
somebody.
one. Those plenty
Garnacho
players
be
you
better
said.
than Sancho. That Sancho he did they do
I dey
those
shock.
tossing the 10-10
I
for
dey
the goal in
That's
front. So.
facts. That's facts. That's not even
Garnacho is
debatable.
better than
that
Sancho.
about it.
I go choose Garnacho over Sancho any day, every time.
I remember.
Like,
I remember.
Like, I
remember
can't
Chelsea.
think of
Abeg,
but
make we
maybe
no
don't
make
make
we
this
no
too
start
deep.
with
Wait,
you
I
argument.
do you know? I
Abeg,
remember
abeg,
Chelsea
abeg,
fans.
abeg.
Chelsea fans
Make we no
wanted to.
start.
I know they started. I remember Chelsea fans trying to convince us that Madueke is better than Ahmad.
Hey, make you not then we not see Ahmad. But we will give you Madrid for Ahmad though.
Anyway, we've come to the end of this episode. With all this NBA talk and everything, I think this season we'll go back to putting out NBA special episodes every now and then. Fred, Goofy join Crack, and we'll try and put something together, and at least maybe once a month. Last year we were supposed to do once a month. Crack decided that he could go stone way. So this year we go try restart that idea and see whether
Music of you be
every
fucking guy,
month
that boy.
every month we can put out NBA episodes. So yeah, we've come to the end of this episode. If you haven't done this already, please subscribe to us on our different pages on YouTube, After the Whistle podcast, on Apple, Spotify, Amazon, wherever you can find podcasts, we did there. Follow our social media pages on Twitter, Instagram, ATW Podcast GCR. On TikTok, it's After the Whistle. And yeah, once again, our episodes will be available on Spotty FM on Tuesdays at 2 a.m. Again, it will be prime time, but yeah, on your nights, I was if maybe you work
Move.
very late.
God go move, we go 11 a.m.
I get some. I just want to conclude by saying, man, you the case you don't say Anthony go give assist for the new club he go already.
Oh, you lie.
You joke.
Oh, you lie. I lie, the joke.
Give it true.
I promise.
No betting.
He scored his first appearance.
Go regress in a bit.
Maybe Anthony, I
Anyway,
won't make
keep
you do
going.
well so that at the end of the loan, we will get something small from him. So yeah,
You will get some 20 million from Ahmed.
something small. Yeah. So anyway, yeah,
I'll take it.
at the end of this episode, Charlie guys, thank you again for joining us for this one. And as always, ATW dominates the conversation.